All right, he is the former undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira, certainly going to be in the UFC Hall of Fame as the company's most decorated finisher of all time, and no surprise, Charlie Olives has prioritized a finish in this matchup here tonight.
He always does, and I think it's that killer be killed mentality that made him so fun. You always knew, man, at some point he's going to get hurt and he's not going to get up. But during that time that he did, he was so fun. From Justin Gaethje hurting him on multiple occasions, to Michael Chandler, to everyone else kind of putting him down, to him lifting himself up and getting the victory. Tonight he will have to do that again, but he needs to be a little safer. I think if Charles Oliveira was a little smarter in the octagon, he could add some years to his fight career. Let's see if tonight we see a pivot in the approach from Do Bronx.
Well, he's got to be a judge's dream. Went the distance with Tony Ferguson in 2020, but that was his first decision fight since 2014. Killer be kill. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book, and the X factor tonight is that Hasbulla in his corner.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend, Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence in the Makhachev corner. Islam Makhachev. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with the two best lightweights in the world, Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Oliveira's winning streak from 2018 to 2022 certainly going to withstand the test of time. It'll get him in the Hall of Fame. But the man who ended that streak, former teammate Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, Islam Makhachev is one of the best fighters that I have had the ability to train with. He works so hard. He's so committed to being the best in the world. On that night, he showed that. He beat a Charles Oliveira who seemed to be at the very top of his game, and he did it in a surprising way, knocking him down with his hands. But Do Bronx has said time and time again, I went back in the lab. I am better today in this version.
Makhachev's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Oliveira. He's having his way with him here. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Makhachev has got full mount now. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away and getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Oliveira getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
All right, so the narrative in this one has been Islam Makhachev's ground game. Realized some success on the feet, but has a decided...
Gotta be careful here. Changing the position. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Makhachev going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. That kick lands.
Oh, guillotine here. Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oliveira's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
That guillotine looks very painful, and he's very close to the finish.
Oh, submission defense holds up again. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Islam Makhachev.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. Round two straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right. Sit down for me, buddy. Good. Deep breath. Breathe. Slow that heart rate down for me. All right, you good? All right, listen to me. Your takedown.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound strike.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of... Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy.
Makhachev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Well, he's worked very hard on this one.
Watch guillotine. Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Oliveira. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Oliveira gets caught by that straight hand.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? When he gets close and he throws, he lands. Oh, he's doing a real good job of levitating off the strikes, too. Great job changing the position and getting that reversal.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Under 3 to go, round 2.
He's in the mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Makhachev. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Makhachev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds, because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off, or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position. Gets in close and gets that collar tie locked in tight.
Oh, judo toss, made it look easy. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oliveira's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
2 rounds in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Lead left by Makhachev.
Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, hip toss to get him down.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Makhachev. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, he's got his back.
Oh, right into mount.
Oliveira's in half guard now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oliveira doing the right things defensively. Oh, well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked.
Oh, huge elbow! Trying to finish this fight! All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye. Gotta think his vision's compromised now.
As he should, right? He sees the blood poured into his opponent's eyes. His opponent now is squinting, trying to maintain his line of sight. He has got to continue to go at that cut right now.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Back mount now. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges, potentially.
Absolutely. You want to...
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John. Look at him. He's starting to posture. Oh, my goodness. Wow. He slams him down, uses straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job. Great technique. I mean, great physicality.
Yeah. And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, sit down. Take a deep breath, get a drink, relax, and listen. You are doing great. Do not get sloppy with your takedowns. Keep it.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the...
He's going guillotine.
Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
That guillotine is officially tight. How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped in.
Working out of the half guard here.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Makhachev's got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top. And there it is. Another strike on the ground. Gets through. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oliveira's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Makhachev gets in the clinch. Block that strike.
Oh, nice single, yes. He passes the half. Now he's going full mount.
Ooh, he's setting up another submission now.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting.
This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Let's go, let's focus, let's go.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Oliveira's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Oh, countering, it looks like with a bomb flu choke, or maybe we should call it the OSP now, but trying to... Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Setting up for another submission now.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you gotta look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Islam Makhachev. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
Deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round in DC. Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, it can end the night. That one lands the fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really put some damage on them.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Hammer fist here by Islam Makhachev. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. And now some separation. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Oliveira's, oh! Back to the feet now. Well, MMA is a constant.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Rubber guard form now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his neck, shove it down, build your base, get that arm free, and then get back to work trying to advance position to your ground and pound.
Right.
If you play in there, you can find yourself in a lot of danger if you're not careful.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Great submission defense.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedowns is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Islam Makhachev. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oliveira's got the full mount.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Makhachev's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people. And that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack.
Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce choke is tight. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-45, and 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.